Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome to another crafty decor adventure. Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. And in today's video, I am so excited to share with you guys some DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly decor crafts. We are now moving into some of our summer season, and I've even been invited to help decorate for a friend of the family's wedding. So I'm really excited to share some fun summer and even bridal ideas this season. Hey, also, I would love to invite you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you subscribe and punch the bell, you click all, it will update you every single time I post a new video. I also host a monthly giveaway, so check my socials for the winners of that, and also the description box for the details of those giveaways as well. I want to thank each and every one of you for clicking on this video and being here with me. I'm a DIY crafty mama, and I just love to share with you guys my ideas on how you guys can have a boutique gorgeous home on a budget. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with y'all how you can make a super adorable little personalized heart for a bridal decor piece. So I'm taking one of these wooden cutouts from the Dollar Tree. You can also find these at Walmart or your local craft store. And I'm going to take the initial of the last name that the couple, they're going to get married, and their last name starts with a W. So I'm just going to take one of the Dollar Tree poster stickers and gently put that in the center of the heart. I want to make this very simple and elegant. They're doing kind of a rustic chic wedding style, so I thought this would be really cute. So I'm taking some antique it's the antique wax from Waverly, and it's in this really pretty kind of dark brown color, and I'm using a paintbrush to apply this, but you can also use a nice cloth, whatever suits your fancy. Really, it goes on really nicely, and they do sell this at Walmart. And I'm just going to completely cover this, and then once that's covered, I do want to wipe off some of the excess, because putting it on with the paintbrush does make it have a little bit more goopy, so you're probably going to go through a little bit more than you need to. The next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to share with you guys how this is kind of magical. You can take a piece of sandpaper and you just rub the sandpaper over your heart, and it's going to get off some of the excess wax or stain, and then it's also going to let that W show through, or whatever letter it was that the poster board letter was. And you didn't even have to pull the poster board letter off. It's still on there. By sandpapering over it, it made it just white. Then I added a little burlap detail to the top with a pretty little jewel, and I do get all of my crafting jewels from totallydazzled.com. I will leave a link to the Totally Dazzled website in my description box of this YouTube video. Now, Natalie is such a doll, and she's so precious, and it's a nice little small business to support if you like to craft with jewels. I'm going to share with you guys some more crafting with jewels as we go along in some of these videos. But here is how it turned out. I think it's a beautiful, inexpensive bridal idea. It really makes it feel like it's personalized for the couple without having to spell out their entire last name, which would have been too long because it's a really long last name. So I thought just the initial was a nice touch. Very fun, fabulous, bridal chic on a budget. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you how you can make some elegant little risers using Dollar Tree candlesticks and some of the little Dollar Tree square mirrors. Again, these come in the candle little mirror section, so I'm using some E6000 glue, which is going to be a permanent hold, and then some hot glue, which is a temporary hold. I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder in the background right now, but it is thunderstorming a lot here. The next thing I wanted to do with these pretty little candle stands is add some jewels. These are going to be for a bridal table, And so I thought it'd be really pretty to glam them up and add some jewels. And these are just some Totally Dazzled gems from totallydazzled.com. Natalie is such a doll. I'll leave their website down below. And these are just some pretty little candles I ordered off of Amazon. And then Totally Dazzled also has these pretty little bling. I think they're supposed to be for napkin rings, but they fit perfectly on these candles. So I thought that was kind of a fun idea. And then I also even I went a little bit extra and added another jewel. So I thought it'd be nice to maybe do just 2 plain candles on either side and then do one that's like really dazzling. Anyway, this is just a fun idea to decorate a bridal table, and very, very budget friendly. And you know, if you think about it, you can really create a lot of beautiful things for bridal tables on a budget. I know I did my whole wedding on a total budget using thrift store and Dollar Tree items. I created everything myself, and we were just on a really tight budget. You know, when you're a young couple, you have to pinch pennies, and so this was something that I did, and we didn't have to go into any type of debt for our wedding, and I felt like it was really elegant. And when it's only one day or one night, you might want to save those pennies to do other things with. So here is how it came out and how it looks with the little candles kind of elevated in this space. I think it's a really little kind of lovely touch. And then these are the battery operated candles. I have some in my Amazon store. It's Olivia's Romantic Home Amazon, but you guys can find the little flickering flameless candles pretty much anywhere. They're really great. I need to put batteries in mine, but they're really, really great because they're so safe for pets. They're so safe for kids. And they also come on a battery timer. So all you guys have to do is click them on, and boom, you guys have some beautiful candles and a fun little way to glam them up by doing these little Dollar Tree risers. For this next DIY, I want to share with y'all how I'm going to make a blooming bridal lantern, and this is again going to be for a bride. And I'm going to take this gold ribbon. Now this was actually left over from Christmas, but I thought it'd be really pretty. I'm going to make a quick little Olivia bow. You just take the ribbon, loop it over on itself 6 times total. There's going to be 3 loops on either side, or you can do 2 loops. It doesn't really matter. Get a nice little bundle of loops, and then once you have that done, you want to trim off the bottom, and then we're going to be pinching it in the center. This is probably one of the easiest bows I know how to make, and it is pretty much foolproof. Okay, so once I have that done, I'm just going to pinch this in the center, and then I'm going to take a nice little zip tie and zip tie onto the top of my lantern. Now you can also tie off the ribbon with some floral wire if you choose to do that. I really want this to stay in transport. The wedding is going to be the first week in June, so I'm excited for that. I'm trying to get some things ready. They asked me to help decorate for it, so here we go. Now I'm going to pull my pretty little loops out, and then there you guys have a big pretty bow at the top. And then I'm going to take and add some greenery here, and then some pretty roses. Now the bride's color are coral and cream and blue. I am waiting for my blue roses to come in. I ordered some on Amazon today, but for now I'm going to go ahead and get a jump start on everything. And then another fun idea that you guys might have for a wedding is to add in some jewels into the center of your pretty florals. So this little floral, I just took one of these jewels from totallydazzled.com, and I'm hot gluing them into the floral arrangement, and I felt like that made it feel really elegant and classy and bridal chic. When I go on Amazon and look up bridal goodies, they have different things that are decorated, you know, with jewels, and they're so high end and so expensive. And so this is how it turned out. I think it looks really glamorous and fun, and I may even drape some pearls down. I'm not for sure. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But a fun little bridal idea and a great way to decorate without breaking the bank. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to make a cute little bridal sign. I thought this little XO sign would be really, really cute. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this antique Waverly wax and I'm just going to gently put it on this little unfinished sign. Now, really you guys can find any of these unfinished wood signs at Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart. They're really starting to feature a lot more of these unfinished signs so people can kind of create them and make them their own. I was going to paint it all white, but I thought it might be nicer to do the wax because it is going to be a rustic bridal table, so I just thought it would be really romantic and sweet. And I actually had these left over from Valentine's Day decor, so I don't know that they'll have them in store currently, but they will have other different, you know, fun signs that you guys can choose from. And I even took a paintbrush and kind of went in between to get in between some of the little letters here to give it a really complete finished look, because I'm not sure what side this is going to sit on for any of the bridal tables, or really honestly where it's going to go. I just know that I want to bring plenty of things to decorate with for this bridal table, and so I wanted to make sure with all of these that I was painting the front and the back. That's a little tip from me to you. If you're going to be decorating for a wedding or a shower, anything like that, and you're going to be creating things, do your best to go ahead and go that extra step and paint both sides. That way you don't have to worry about somebody seeing the back of it with a tacky sticker on the back or it being unpainted. Now, usually when things are just in my home and I know exactly where they're going to go and nobody's going to see the back of it, I do not care. I don't usually paint the backs of things, but if you do sell things or they're going to be in a public displayed area, you might want to go that extra step and make it look just a little bit more classy and elegant by creating the back part of it. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some cute little twine here and wrap it around the X part of the sign. When I use stain on any project, at least for me, if I haven't sealed it off yet and the stain is still a little bit tacky, I cannot hot glue things very well to stain. So I decided to use that little piece of burlap there, and then I'm going to use that to kind of anchor this pretty little jewel. I wanted to give it a little bit of a glamour effect, so I'm using a jewel from Totally Dazzled. And I'll leave the link for Totally Dazzled in the description box below of this YouTube video. But Natalie has the prettiest jewels, you guys. They're so inexpensive too. I used to craft all the time with jewels for my Etsy shop, and they were so expensive. So here's how all of our bridal goodies turned out. I think they're really easy to do. I think when it goes to decorating for bridal things, to try to keep it as simple as possible, to keep the stress levels down for everybody. I know depending upon the style, but it can get very costly, and I don't think you have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing bridal wedding day. Here's my cat Tinky Bear and my puppy dog Benji Bear. They're kind of getting to be besties now. He likes to give her a hard time, but she can pretty much hold her own, and we're out on the porch, and Benji Bear, of course, is wanting to play ball. So for all you Benji Bear fans out there he is, and there's Tinky. I know she's a little skittish, and everybody has asked me, where is Tinky? She's around. She's just a kitty cat, and so she's, you know, doing her deal. She's a little bit more relaxed and not so in your face like Benji Bear. We love y'all. Thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I am Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and I love to share with y'all how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. Listen, you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. For everybody that comes back and has been here with me on this YouTube journey, thank you all so much. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. And listen, I just want to encourage you all to keep up the good work in your crafting, decorating journey, and in your life's journey in general. I feel like crafting and decorating is so good for your heart and soul. I also feel like creating a beautiful, lovely space in our home to come home to from work, school, play, whatever, is just such a nice way to nourish our spirit. I've always encouraged all of you all to do that, to decorate your home and just make it beautiful, tidy it up, and put on a little lipstick and keep going. I truly believe that that can make such a difference in this world. And this world can be a little bit harsh, it seems like the last couple years. We've had a lot of different things going on, but remember, you can control your personal space and make that space a lovely, tidy, nice smelling place to be. And it doesn't have to be a grand mansion. I have a very small home here, and I always strive to keep it tidy and decorated beautifully. I love to celebrate seasonal decor because I feel like it gives us all something to look forward to every single season, to be festive. So I just want to encourage you all to keep going on your life journey. Every day that we've been given a new day, we open up our eyes. God has blessed us with a new day. And regardless of what may be swirling in our lives, we can put forth our best positive attitude and pray for those and ask for prayer when we need to. So I love y'all. I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight. This is a praying community, so if you all need prayer, drop a prayer request down below. And remember, in this life journey as well, always do your best to strive to use your voice for positivity, okay? So if you're watching this video, you're on a social media platform. You also may have a Facebook and Instagram account. Remember, if you see something that you love that a friend has posted, maybe a nice picture of their grandchild, or you know, maybe they've spent time with their sister or their husband, give their post a nice little heart, say a nice comment, wish others happy birthday and anniversary. These are milestones for people, and they allow you to let those people know that you care about them. Now, there are a lot of political posts out there and different posts that you may not care for. I encourage you to keep your position to yourself if you can. It's not necessarily something that needs to be shared online. In my opinion, it can cause strife in our hearts and also with others. So that's my personal opinion on how to stay positive. I know we all do have opinions, and there's nothing wrong with having an opinion, but remember, when we're on social media, the written word has such a grand power, and we never know what somebody is personally going through that created a post that you might not agree with. So I always feel like it's nicer to scroll past something that you don't care for and uplift and comment on things that you love. That's just me. So I love y'all. I cannot wait for our next video. And until then, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. We'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.